The Beasting by Paul Murray is indeed a chunky novel, but let me assure you that this modern classic is well worth the time investment. This is an epic family saga focused on the Barnes family. We have Imelda the mom, Dickie the dad, Cass, who is the eldest daughter, and PJ, who is her younger brother. This is set in 2009 Ireland primarily, when the economic crisis has affected Ireland's economy so greatly that now families like the Barnes family are experiencing financial strain and are struggling to figure out their place now that they are very publicly struggling. Each of the family members is interpreting their current economic circumstances differently, and they are also making a lot of meaning out of the interactions that they're having with each other. The novel is told through the perspective of these four family members, and you come to understand some of the preconceived notions that they have of each other, some of the tensions that exist within their relationships. And because you are shifting in perspective, you also get to understand the other side of each of these stories. At its core, the novel is exploring whether or not the current economic crisis is really what has led to this family's downfall, or if it was something further from their past. The execution of the perspectives in this novel is truly something that is worth studying. I don't think I've ever read a novel that has taken on this approach where each perspective shapes the entire section of that novel. It's almost like Paul Murray was transcribing this family's story as opposed to writing it himself, just because you become so immersed in the interiority of each of these characters, you come to empathize with each member of the family, and knowing their history and the current questions and secret desires that they're grappling with makes you just feel so human and connected to them in your shared humanity. The really beautiful nature writing is also well complemented by a certain level of climate anxiety. Several characters in here are expressing some unease around the future, not just for this family, but for the world at large. And I thought that was so well done. My only issue is that I did feel like there was a lull in Dickie's section. His perspective could have been tightened up just a little bit, especially towards the end, so that we could get towards that really impactful end scene a little bit sooner. I ended up giving this 4.5 stars, and I can't think of another family novel that has gripped me in this way in a very long time. That's saying something because I read a lot of family novels.